Welcome to my channel Young and the Restless Official, where you can get news about. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow, and I am your buddy. Now let's get started. Young and the Restless spoilers show that Adam Newman's, Mark Grossman, cheating scandal with Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, has created serious fallout in Genoa City. And the repercussions are far from over. Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, made sure Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, found out about Adam's betrayal. But could their shared pain lead them down a dangerous path? Drunk and devastated, Billy confronted Adam at his place, calling him a coward and ranting about his lies. Chelsea warned Adam that she confessed, but he didn't heed the warning. Finding out from Billy made it so much worse for Sally on YNR. Young and the Restless viewers know Billy wasn't trying to hurt Sally. He felt she deserved to know the truth and didn't think she should be subjected to Adam's lies and betrayal. After Sally raged at Adam about the cheating, the excuses, and the lack of credibility, she packed up to leave him. It wasn't just about the one night with Chelsea. It was about all the other lies surrounding it. Adam tried to convince Sally to stay and forgive him, but she's done with his gaslighting. Their breakup was a nuclear blast, leaving Sally hurt and walking out for good. Meanwhile on Young and the Restless, Billy and Chelsea's breakup seems to be moving forward slowly. I've told you before that I expected one of these couples to survive the cheating reveal, and I suspect Billy and Chelsea might last a little longer as an official couple before they fracture for good. But I never saw a long-term happily ever after for them, and with this in play, it's definitely off the table. Billy would have preferred Chelsea sleep with anyone else besides Adam on YNR. If she had hopped in the sack with Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, Billy might have let it slide, but not Adam. He'll never get that out of his head. The only reason Billy didn't tell Chelsea they were done is because he knows she and their son Connor are fragile. He doesn't want to dump her and risk Chelsea engaging in self-harm, blaming himself. If it wasn't for those mother-son mental health complications, Billy would have stomped off without a backward glance. Sally is likely heading back to the Grand Phoenix to resume hotel living because she can't stand being around Adam on Young and the Restless. While there's a chance she may forgive him eventually, many fans like that pairing. For now, Adam is on the outs with his girl. And Billy isn't giving Chelsea an answer because he doesn't know how to forgive her and move past this. When Billy ran into Chelsea and Connor at Crimson Lights, he was super nice to her son, like always, pretending they were still a couple. But he's not going to go on like that forever. Now, let's talk about Sally and Billy. They've become really good friends over the past few months while Chelsea and Adam were focused on Connor. They never crossed lines, flirted, or touched each other inappropriately. It was all very platonic and mature. But now, with both of them hurting, I wouldn't be surprised if YNR did a parallel storyline where they hook up. Remember when Chelsea slept with Adam in Baltimore because they had the worst day ever? It was the day Connor tried to stab himself with a pen after they visited him. So, it was all too much for Chelsea to handle, so when Adam showed up with booze, they drowned their sorrows and took a wrong turn. It wasn't about lust, passion, or even love, though there were obviously residual feelings from when they once deeply loved each other. Perhaps it was more about needing an outlet for their anxiety and terror that their son would hurt himself, perhaps fatally. The booze wasn't enough to cure the ache inside them. I could absolutely. To be clear, I'm not saying Billy is definitely going to sleep with Sally. There are no official Young and the Restless spoilers about that. I'm talking about what makes sense for the storyline based on their history, what happened with their partners, and what's going on now. Honestly, I think it would be a great twist. Obviously, their exes would find out. Adam would assume Billy seduced Sally to punish him, that she got in bed with his arch-nemesis to hurt him. Chelsea probably wouldn't be nearly as angry. She might look at it as Billy and Sally comforting each other because they were hurt. Chelsea might even think she and Adam deserve some payback, a little karmic retribution slapping them in the face. Could Young and the Restless do anything even more twisted than Billy winding up in bed with Sally? What if she got pregnant? They recently brought up the sad reminder about the baby, little Ava, that Sally and Adam lost. Imagine if she got pregnant by Billy. They're both fertile, as far as I know. Oh my gosh, Adam would lose the plot entirely. He would rage, and an Adam who's on his is a really good, soapy, messy Adam. Of course, Billy loves kids. He'd be happy as a clam, especially because it would drive Adam crazy. Billy might see it as some kind of revenge served cold, karmic retribution for his daughter Delia's death. I know I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but this is a YR tangent I hope to see. Maybe not the pregnancy part. Soap writers do tend to have baby rabies, and we don't really need more little babies on the set. But more so, I'd love to see Sally and Billy opening up to each other while they're truly devastated, their hearts crushed, and things go somewhere that would be very understandable while they need comforting. Get all your Young and the Restless daily spoilers and news here at Young and Restless Official. And stay tuned for updates on your favorite characters' fates. Billy Abbott paced around his Chancellor Media office, his mind swirling with a myriad of thoughts. The dimly lit room was a stark contrast to the chaos inside his head. His relationship with Lily Winters had hit a rough patch, and while they were trying to make things work, the tension was palpable. He couldn't shake the feeling that things were slowly unraveling. Meanwhile, across town, Sally Spectra was struggling with her own issues. After her fallout with Adam Newman, she felt more alone than ever. She had thrown herself into her work at Newman Media, but the emptiness lingered, refusing to be filled by her career achievements. That evening, Sally decided to leave the office early. The solitude of her apartment seemed more appealing than the sterile walls of her office. But as she walked out, she found herself heading towards the one place she had been avoiding, Crimson Lights. It was a haven for people seeking comfort in a cup of coffee, and tonight, Sally needed something to soothe her troubled soul. Billy, who had decided to take a break from the confines of his office, also found himself at Crimson Lights. As he walked in, his eyes immediately caught sight of Sally sitting alone at a corner table. He hesitated for a moment, considering whether he should approach her. They had shared a complicated history, filled with misunderstandings and tension. But tonight, something in Sally's posture made him walk over. "Hey, mind if I join you?" Billy asked, his voice tentative. Sally looked up, surprised to see him. "Sure, why not? Misery loves company, right?" Billy chuckled as he sat down. "I wouldn't say misery, but, yeah, something like that." They fell into a comfortable silence, each lost in their own thoughts.